All right, so just before the interview starts, we talked about how we were gonna put some of his equity charts in post production, like when I'm going back and editing it. I'm just gonna put it right now, so on the screen right now, boom. And I kid you not, this is not cherry picked. Last week, he made 13% in a week. And I want to put that into perspective for you really quick. So let's say the maximum this could be is $50,000 accounts times 20. So Apex allows you to have 20 $50,000 accounts. So if you were to time this by 13%, he would have just made $130,000 in a week. Again, that is best case scenario. A very normal scenario for this would be 150,000 times 5. This would be Top Step, a very well-known one. This is the amount of capital you could have with 5 accounts. If you were to do this times 13%, he would have made $97,000 in a week. In worst case scenario, let's say you only have one account, you got one $200,000 account, you would have made $26,000 this week. So although percentage-wise, you may not see how crazy that is, but 13% in 1 week is unheard of. That is so insane, it's not even funny. That is a ton of money. If I made 13% in a week, I would be fucking ecstatic, dude. I would probably make hundreds of thousands in that week. That's how much 13% is. Just think about that logically. You would pass a full funded in a week and plus some. You would have passed a whole funded and then make 5% payout. So let's say from scratch, you started on Monday with a $200,000 eval. You had nothing to your name. You would have passed that account and got $10,000 in payouts all within a week. So that's how insane 13% in a week is. And obviously, you can see his equity chart. This isn't some abnormal thing. It's up. There's no downs at all. It's just up, 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 up. And that's what's so good about our strategy. It's very consistent. It works all the time. And he is a great test to this. So without further ado, I gave you everything on the screen. Let's get into the interview and let's see how we did all this. So yeah, just introduce yourself real quick and
Yeah, so
yeah.
so what's up, guys? My name is Bans. I'm currently 17 years old. I was born in 2007, late summer in Hungary, in Europe's heart, and I have been day trading for over a year now, and I became profitable and consistent 4 months ago now.
That's awesome. 17, dude. That's insane. So I'm just curious, do you trade in school or is the time zones better for you so you don't even have to do that?
No, no, I mean the time zones better. So
Okay.
I had this issue because when I started, I basically traded like London session and Forex, so GJ and GU. But in Hungary, London session is it around 9 a.m. So at school
Oh,
time.
yeah, that's why. Yeah.
And for Forex, like the New York session thing is around 2 p.m.
Oh, that's
and it is
perfect.
still school time for me. So I had to switch to New York session and to Nasdaq and SPX because in Hungary, New York sessions open at 3:30 p.m. So
Yeah.
and it
Peak
is
time.
still unfortunate because I usually arrive at market opens. So there is time when I have to trade on public transport and it sucks, but
Nah, dude, that's crazy dedication. And you're only 17, which is that dude, that blows my mind. When I was 17, I was just starting. So if you're already at this level at 17, bro, you're on a crazy path. But so what was your life like before you started trading?
I mean, it was like pretty cool. Like, I played some sport. I played American football here in Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a bit tricky because there were not many people who played American football. And the thing is, uh, I'm not good at really anything. So
You're good at
I
trading.
think, and yeah, I think the only thing I'm good at it is trading and communication, and that's it basically.
Interesting.
I always been a good student, so it was not an issue for me, but I just wanted to, I don't know. Um, when I got into high school, I I met my best friend Marcy, and he has the same mentality as me.
That's great.
And basically, I don't know, like I just don't really like the school system here in Europe.
Yeah.
Like I don't really like to be told what to do.
Hmm.
I really like to do my own little things
Yeah.
to build like a system. So
Yeah. And trading was exactly what you were looking for.
yes, sir.
That's awesome, bro. Yeah, so I mean, you were just it was almost like me. You're like I was just a normal high school kid like you, and literally we were just like, bro, we can't fucking do this for the rest of our life, and that's when trading got in. So I mean, wow, that's crazy. A lot of resemblance here, but yeah, so that's awesome, dude. So what initially? Well, you already went over this a little bit, but just go over it again. Like, what made you start
Yes.
trading Nasdaq, SPX, and my strategy in general?
Yes. So the thing is also because here in Hungary, we have this strict law that students not allowed to use their phone. So if they caught you that you use your phone, maybe they put you in jail or something. So it
In
is just
jail?
yeah. So it's pretty strict here now.
What?
So basically, I can't use my phone. We have these lockers, and we have to put our phones to it. And basically, if they caught us, then they will just kick us from the high school. So it just
That's
sucks a bit.
crazy. Wow. So yeah, you obviously had to do New York session, but what led you to my strategy specifically?
So I started with TJR,
Mm,
and once we were on a walk with my best friend Marcy, and I tried different side hustles before trading, so
yeah.
like drop shipping and some other stuff like reselling, but it didn't work out because I didn't really enjoy the process and I
Mm,
wanted to get rich quick.
yeah.
And when I started dropshipping, he was already doing this trading stuff. And I asked him on the walk, like, bro, like you do this trading stuff, am I right? And he said, yeah. And like I was just bad, just put me on. And he said there is this guy called TJR.
Mm,
And keep in mind, TJR was just a little influencer back then. So I think he had below 100K sub.
yeah.
And I watched his bootcamp. And when I finished his bootcamp, he was already doing the trading transformation. So I watched the trading transformation and also the bootcamp. And not gonna lie, bro, I had this issue with the daily bias thing. So the main issue was for me the daily bias because I couldn't determine what the daily bias is because I had confluences to the downside and to the upside. So
Yeah.
it just completely messed my whole psychology. Then also, my best friend Marcy found you earlier than me, and he always showed me your trades. And at that time, you was trading also SMC, so it was pretty cool. And when you started to trade this breakout, and I just hit you up with a DM like, bro, what you use, and you said that this is a no daily bias strategy. Then I think that was the key to find your strategy. I think.
Wow. So yeah, that daily bias. Yeah, I remember in Smart Money Concepts that would be a very hard thing to navigate. So that's what kind of brought you to my strategy. And then your friend as well. That's really, really cool. So at what point did you realize you were overcomplicating it with like the daily bias, and obviously Smart Money Concepts is a lot more stuff going on. So at what point did you see my strategy and say, okay, this is actually a lot more simple, makes a little bit more sense, and it's just as and if not more effective? So what was like the turning point for that where you're like, okay, this strategy looks a little bit better, let me try it out?
Yeah. So first is the daily bias thing.
Yeah.
And also for smart money concepts, there are pretty strict rules to follow. Like I mean, there are so many rules and so many confluences you can learn.
Yeah.
And I have an issue that I'm a maximalist, so I like to be good at everything. I mean, and just be the best. And I watched a lot of YouTube videos about smart money concept confluences, and there are so many
Yeah.
confluences. And I learned every single confluence. So I learned the FVGs, the BPR, the liquidity sweep, everything, SMT divergence, everything.
Yep.
And I tried to put it into one trading plan. And
Mm.
it was so complicated that it just completely messed up my trading psychology. And when I find your strategy that it's just so simple, like it has only 3 or 2 steps and that's it, I was like, no way, man, that I'm doing that too much step and it's just too much stress. Like, I don't know, man. Your
Yeah.
strategy is too easy.
I know
So
that's I know, dude. Because I was in your boat. I was trading smart money concepts, and there was so much going on. And over analyzing is just as dangerous as under analyzing, right? If you start thinking about too much, then you're just gonna information overload yourself, and it's just gonna be a disaster. So yeah, that's it. That's you were exactly right on that, and I can
that's
definitely
true.
see how that would be a problem. So what was the point where you decided to join my Discord, and what was the point where you decided like really follow me solely almost? What was the turning point for that?
Yeah. So like when I basically found out that you have this program, and I also that is super beneficial that, bro, you replied me in like 15 minutes
Yeah.
and tried to reach out TJR, but basically he didn't give a fuck. But when I DM'd you, you replied me in like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
And guys, keep in mind, Vito replies to everybody, and it is so fucking beneficial because time is money, guys. So
Yeah.
mad respect for that.
Yeah, so yeah, no, and that's something I love to do. I like to make that personal connection, and so yeah, I mean, I don't know, I never really thought of that, like those little interactions, because I genuinely just like interacting with all of my followers, and I guess that's what really kind of changed your mind. So that was amazing. But yeah, so what was your big like your first breakthrough, like maybe a really big profit or like something that shifted your mindset? Obviously, changing the strategy was a big like breakthrough, but after like following me, joining the Discord, all that, what was your first big breakthrough?
Yeah, and also when I started to take journaling seriously.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started to take that seriously and just saw that, yeah, I'm a human, I'm emotional, I have some losses, but like I lost like 3 trades and won like 8 trades. Like, oh my God, my system is working. I'm consistent.
Yeah.
So I think that was the main breakthrough when I just saw that, damn man, after this suffer, now I'm seeing the end of the tunnel. So
Yeah.
I'm just seeing profit now. So there is the code that I wrote even into my portfolio that always try to see things in a bigger picture. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you just have to zoom out a bit and just see it.
Yeah. So you joined the Discord, you started trading the strategy, and then it just started working, right? And then
Yes.
you're like, damn, this is this is actually like real, and it's crazy. So
Yes,
just
sir.
curious, what like within that first initial like period where you switched over and you started seeing success, how much money were you making at that point? Like literally, like off rip, like the second you switched and you started seeing those like first trades you ever took, how much were you making off that?
Yeah, so when I switched to the strategy, like I remember the first week, I traded all the trading days, and I had 3 1 to 3 RR,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 1 to 4 RR, and 1 1 to 1.5 RR, and I think that was the best week of my life. So I made around, I think, almost 10%. So almost made my whole EWAS
Oh my gosh.
from trading week. So it
That's
was so fucking unbelievable. And also, I traded for like 5 minutes.
yeah, yep. That's what you love about the strat, huh?
Yes, sir. So
Wow.
it gives you a lot of free time because, bro, I'm only trading for like 5 to 10 minutes. Like,
Hmm.
usually I trade the first or the second candle when market opens, and that's it.
Yeah. People don't realize when I say like when we talk about we're only like working for 10 minutes, it's literally only 10 minutes. They always think it's an exaggeration. It's truly only 10 minutes a day, and that's it. It's crazy.
Yes, sir. And also, I had this issue with smart money concept that I just sit there watching the charts for hours.
Mm.
And when I found the setup and just hop in, the price action just started consolidating, then straight hit my SL. And also another beneficial thing for your strategy is that you are reacting off of what the market gives you, and you are not
Yes.
trying to predict. So
Yes, dude.
that is why I don't really understand the daily bias thing, because I think it's a lot more effective to react what the market gives you instead of just trying to predict the market, because it's obviously not going to work.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. So, man, I can even tell that you're locked in based off that, which is insane. And dude, 10% in your first week is ridiculous. Like, were you on how like what account size was your funded account when
Um, Now I switched to Maven, but it was, I think, the 25K account.
25K? So, dude,
Yeah, 20,
that's $2,500 in your first week. And to put
yes.
that into perspective for all the viewers who don't understand percentages, if you had a normal $200,000 funded account, like a lot of people have nowadays, that's $20,000 in your
Yeah,
first week,
that's funny. It was
which is
$1.
insane. 10% in a week is ridiculous.
Yeah,
So that's
with
amazing.
correct risk management also.
Absolutely, yeah. Obviously, risk management, and damn, that's crazy. Like you like could have made 20K in your first week, but you made 2.5K anyway, which is still
Yes.
amazing. But yeah. So what was your first experience really going through, like your beginning of the new strategy? Like you obviously had a phenomenal first week, but what was your first month like? Maybe first 2 months, like just beginning out.
I mean, I have created an equity curve, and I think I already sent you.
Oh, you did, yes.
And, maybe we should put into it to the interview. But for 3 months, I made over 30%. And keep in mind, guys, the professional traders makes around 6 to 15% per month. And I made over 10% per month. So it is really, really good. Only while trading 5 minutes per day.
That's insane. And to put that to perspective again, 30% on a 200K is $60,000 in a couple
Yes,
months. Dude,
in
yo,
months.
that's insane. That's actually crazy. But yeah, I mean, maybe in the recording back, I can throw your equity curve on here because I have that screenshot. I remember it. So I'll put that up post production in the recording. But yeah, so
Okay.
that's insane. Dude, that's so crazy. Wow, that's awesome, bro. So, talk a little bit about. So you obviously started seeing success, and but obviously a big part of trading isn't just a strategy. Like you obviously found the strategy that works through my program, through me, all of that. That's great. But talk about a little bit of the psychology because psychology is extremely important in trading. So talk about what you were able to learn, like psychology wise, from me, and just throughout your journey, starting this new strategy and this new chapter of your life.
Yeah, so I highly focus on this trading psychology. And one thing that I really liked is I had this issue with trying to get rich quick.
Mm-hmm.
And as I saw you, and I think we have pretty much similar like mindset.
Yep.
And when I just saw it, and I just watched also your YouTube videos, and like, oh my god, like he is 19 years old and he is as wise like a 40-year-old man, and like how is it possible? So yes, trading psychology is really, really important in this game. And you helped me a lot to realize that this is a game about patience, consistency, and discipline.
Yep.
And it isn't really enough to be disciplined by trading. You have to have a disciplined life in order to be successful.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. And I see I really love when people pick up on that too because a lot of people they'll go surface level, but if you really look into all my videos and all the stuff I stress, it's a lot of stuff like that is the difference between someone who's successful and someone who becomes really successful. Those like the out of trading stuff that I preach just as important and dude, I'm so grateful you're at least picking up on that and that's amazing. So now that you're making hella money, dude, I'm so happy for you. How did you like how did you handle the confidence boost, because obviously before trading my strategy, before the program, your confidence in smart money concepts was really not good, and
Yes.
now it's probably much better. So just describe that, how like your confidence level in trading changed from before joining me and after joining me, before the strat, after learning my strategy.
Yeah, so when I was using SMC, I was not really confident because I had these mental problems. But after I joined to you and started to take care of my psychology and learn about things, now I'm definitely more confident than I was. And now I have a strict risk management.
Yep.
And now I just don't really try in a rush because now I understand it that this is a game of patience, as I said. So there will be another day and another day. So
Yep.
there is basically, I don't know, like just don't be rushed. Like, why are you
Mm-hmm.
trying to rush?
Yeah.
And also one thing that I noticed, guys, if you are funded, just please aim 3% per payout. Please, guys, you don't have to freaking aim like 20% because you're gonna lose that funded account. Please be consistent and only try to aim like 3%.
That's a
And
great word of advice right there. I know a lot of people who um they almost get overconfident, right? And
yes,
obviously that's a major problem and something I try and keep away from. But yeah, I've seen people be like $50,000 in profit and they don't take payouts. And then they like their psychology gets messed up. So very good job learning and yeah, just all the psychology part. So that's amazing. So this is a nice easy question for you. Do you find yourself trading less and earning more now?
yes, bro, definitely, 100%, a
Yeah.
100%. And like as I mentioned, I'm only trading like 5 minutes per day. I even had problems because I had trades that was below 1 minute, and in my prop firm there is a rule that they will be they will breach your account because you were trading like too, I don't know, quick. So you can just make too much profit in this quick, so less than a minute. And there were like trades when it was just only 15 seconds, so I just entered and I just get out, and it was a 1 to 2 RR. So it was like pretty crazy when I got the notification that, damn man. So that was just
So,
crazy.
dude, you're literally sometimes earning too much.
Yeah.
That's insane. But yeah, yeah, a lot of like I said, a lot of people don't realize we are only trading like 10 minutes a day. And obviously you're earning more than ever before. You got those chrome hard glasses on, dripped out. I love it.
Yeah.
So, what does a typical trading day look like for you? And obviously it's only not really that much. So, just go over what you do afterwards because obviously in my community we teach obviously good habits afterwards like gym and all that. So just
Yes.
go over your trading day and then what you do to improve yourself throughout the rest of the day.
Yeah, so I mean, I have a really strict weekly plan. So I wake up, I go to school, and I usually arrive at market opens, and I usually just trade for like 5 minutes, make hello bread, and after that I eat, then hit the gym, and
Nice.
after my my main gym session, I do some abs, like some cardio and stuff,
Yep.
and after that I go to the spa because in my gym
Mm-hmm.
it is the hottest gym. So there is a big spa on that. So there is a sauna, a hot tub, and a pool. So it is a big spa. And when I finished my gym session, I usually just chill there. And this is my no phone 30 minutes. So this is when I just go to 15 minutes of sauna and just think about it, like what happened throughout the day. And after that, I really like to go on my little walk, like 15 to 20 minutes, then go home, eat again, shower, do this stuff. One thing that I always do that I read 10 page per day, And also I like to listen to like online audios and online books. So
Like podcasts?
yeah, like podcasts
Yeah.
and also books. So I listen one book per day usually. And
Ah,
after that I do my journaling, and my journaling is around 20 minutes because guys, journaling is really really important. So we are human and we are learning from our losses. So
yep.
it is super important to just do this recap. And after that I usually watch your videos, then basically talk with my girlfriends and go to sleep, and that's it. And in Wednesdays, this is my rest day. So when I hit the gym, I just go there to chill in the sauna or the hot tub,
Hmm.
because in Hungary there is this big self-improvement group called Tudástarbázis. And every Wednesday they do these little meetings when you can basically meet a lot of entrepreneurs and
Really?
successful people. Yes, and
Wow.
also they teach long-term investing, because it is also so important to learn about long-term investing.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
in Wednesday I do that, and for the weekends I'm usually with my girlfriend, and also there are like in-person meetups in this club, so I usually go there and meet some cool people. And keep in mind I'm only 17, so I'm really the youngest member there. Like I think the average year is around 40, so they're all grown up.
Wow. That's awesome, bro. And just really quick, was your life like this before, like meeting me before this trading stuff? Was it like this, or was this all just like really
No,
simple?
not really.
That's,
No,
dude,
not
that's
really. Like
awesome.
I learned discipline for you
Dude,
from
that's
you.
awesome, man. I love hearing that. Like, dude, I'm getting excited just thinking about this for you. That's amazing, man. That's great. And that's honestly a phenomenal like daily routine. I'm not gonna lie. Very, very
Yes.
good. You're getting that networking in. That's awesome, bro. Keep it up. So, what's your win rate and trade frequency like now that you're profitable, right? So just go over a little bit what it's like most weeks.
Okay. So when I traded SMC, I had like a 50 or even 40% win rate.
Yep.
But when I switched to your strategy, now I have like a 73 or 74% win rate.
Yep.
And including break even trades is around 66%. And I basically like to trade in all trading days, except I don't really like no news Mondays because of the
Yeah.
low volume and low volatility.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I don't trade on bank holidays
Yep.
and CPI and NFP,
Yep.
because that really fucks up the market.
Yeah, you got it
And
down, dude. Honestly, that's amazing. And yeah, you said 73, 74. I think mine is
yes.
literally like 74, 75. So we're right we're right there with each other. And this is gonna be a good one. Did you ever think trading could be this simple?
No, bro, definitely not. Definitely not. When I mentioned that I'm a maximalist and I try to be the best, and I learned so much that it just completely messed up everything, and it seemed like impossible to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had so many things in my mind, it was just impossible. I thought, but now it is so simple. Like man, I can't believe it. So
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, and I'm the same way. Like I really thought like even when I started making this strategy, I completely thought it wasn't going to work. I thought it was too simple. And that's a comment I get a lot of times. It's too simple. There's no way this works. So it's crazy. It's crazy to see that just a couple good fundamentals can really just be enough. And then you can avoid all that over analysis that a lot of people get caught up in and just get destroyed by. But yeah. So what's your favorite part about the strategy that you learned in the program from me in my mentorship, all that?
yeah, so it is so quick. So
Mm-hmm.
and it gives you a lot of free time, and
Yes.
Basically, you will be able to trade in like five, like there is just, I don't know, like it's just so frequent. So you are able to trade a lot. So it is not like SMC when you trade like 1 or 2 times per week.
Mm-hmm.
Like with this strategy, I basically trade like 4 to 5 times per week.
Yep.
So it's really high.
Yeah, and with a good win rate and good RR, that's so much
Yes.
more money you're capitalizing on. And like you said, like it's so quick that the whole goal of this, for at least for me, I don't know about you, but for most people, is freedom. And
Yes.
if you're locked to that screen for hours and hours, like trying to find these setups, is that really like freedom? Is that really different from working a computer job in an office? So yeah, like you said, very quick, and it gives you that freedom to do your freaking amazing daily routine every day. So that's awesome. So going off that, how has joining me and this trading and all the results you've been seeing, how has that impacted other areas of your life, just like your life in general?
So I mean, I gained a lot of discipline. So now I have a structured life. So I eat healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the gym.
Yep.
I educate myself. So basically, I changed my bad habits to good habits.
Yep.
And I think that's the main thing that
That's
I want to
awesome.
say about it.
That's awesome, bro. And yeah, so do you feel like my program and everything saved you a lot of time? Because a lot of problems with learning trading is the time. I personally, it took me 3 years to figure this out because I did it all by myself. It took me 3 years to get to this point. So do you feel like joining me saved you a lot of time and just overall trial and error? Because a lot of people they're led in the wrong direction. So just talk over that real quick.
Yes, of course, bro. Like I already mentioned, I have been day trading for over a year, and
Yeah.
that's it. So just a year, guys. And when someone says that this is a scam and they go to college, like to get a college degree, it takes like 5 years, 5 years, and to make trading work, it's like 2 to 3 years, and that's it. And it can completely change your life. So
Absolutely.
why wouldn't you do it? I don't really know.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like couple months can really change things, and then those 1 to 2 years of just getting better changes your life forever. So final question here: would you recommend this to someone serious about becoming a profitable day trader and changing their lives, and why?
Yes, 1,000%. And that is why, because I became profitable through that.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you are just a nice guy. And
Thank
like
you.
one thing is that I always mention is, guys, he takes care of his community. And I mean, he takes care, like he replies to everybody.
Mm.
So definitely, I would definitely also great community. So
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Just awesome. Well, thank you so much. And I'm just curious, how much a month do you think you're making right now? Just to end us off.
like I really like to think it about percent,
All right, what
but
percent do you think you're making per
but
month?
it's around 8 to 10%
That's
now.
amazing, bro.
So really, really consistent.
That's awesome. And yeah, just for all the people who care about money so much, that would be around 18 to $20,000 a month.
Yes,
If on a
depends on
200, if on
but
only one 200, that's like you could stack
yes,
them too and make crazy bread. So
yes,
yeah,
sir.
no, that's awesome, bro. Well, dude, I really appreciate this. I loved hearing this so much, and I just love like that you're actually taking this really seriously, and you changed your life, dude. It's amazing,
Yeah,
and I love it, bro. So yeah, just thank you so much for even showing up, doing this for me, and
I mean, thank you for inviting me. So
yeah,
my
dude,
pleasure.
yeah, thank you so much, bro. All right, that's gonna end us off, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something. He spit a lot of wisdom that even I didn't know about, right? So yeah, that's gonna be it. I appreciate you all. Love you all. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.